Hey, it's a great day. I'm Mike Current, Energizer, and today is day 137 on the Appalachian Trail. Yeah, so let's do this. So for today, hiking 10 miles to Route 4 and going into the tourist town of Rangeley. Primarily because Duracell needs some new shoes. And so the outfitter there is holding a pair for him. But while we're there, I'm going to do a short resupply and charge up the power banks, upload some videos. I need to do that. And then the options will be whether we do laundry and take a shower. Not sure, but it's just going to be get in, do what we need to do, have a burger and beer, and then get back on the trail. Yeah. Should be a great day. The notorious roots of Maine. You know, when you meet another thru hiker, they introduce themselves by their trail name. What is their name on trail? And that is who that individual becomes. They leave behind all that was part of the real world, and their identity is wrapped into that trail name. And it's really interesting to hear some of the stories behind the trail names. If they were given a trail name, some people give themselves trail names. I think it's best to wait, because on the trail, one's true trail self comes out, you know. But it is kind of funny to hear the stories behind them. I mean, everybody gets a laugh when Duracell and I introduce each other. You know, it's like, you know, it takes them a minute, and they're like, "Oh, Energizer and Duracell," you know, they get a big kick out of that. And there's another father and son team on the trail, and the father's trail name is Expendable, because his son was joking around with him at one point and says, you know, "Hey Dad, if I get tired of you or you slow me down, I can just throw you off a cliff." So he became Expendable. Another guy I hiked with, his trail name was Truffle Pig. He got that because he was hiking with a trail family. He went out into the woods one night to dig himself a cat hole, wound up digging up someone else's cat hole, somebody else's truffle. So that's how he got his name. But yeah, not all trail names have a funny story. Might be a poignant story. I think the best trail name I have heard on the 3 trails, I heard about a month ago. And it was a lady about my age. And we were introducing ourselves, and I said, "Hey, I'm Energizer." And she says, "I'm Gemini." And I thought, oh, well, you know, the astrological sign, Gemini. But then we got to talking, and no, it's not Gemini, it's Jim and I. Her husband and her wanted to hike the Appalachian Trail, but he passed away. So she was carrying his ashes from Springer Mountain to Katahdin. Jim and I. The roots of Maine. Got to say, some parts of the trail today have been absolutely cruisy. My knees are enjoying the respite.
Headphones.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I was like, yeah, we'll run in there
Just taking a video of a little frog
and
right
then
here.
see what.
It's probably the one view for the day. Almost at the road. There's a cooler. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Oh, nothing left. That's okay. Somebody made out. That's fine. A local here in Rangeley, in fact, his family has lived here for like over 100 years, gave us a ride from the Health and Wellness Center down to the laundromat, so that's what we're doing now. All right, done with laundry. Now headed down to Sarge's Pub for a burger and, you know, a beer. But, I mean, you do know that we drank a beer while sorting through our food at the supermarket. And then we drank another beer while doing laundry. So, yeah, we're doing good. Rain clouds. Starting to rain. Hopefully it'll just blow over while we're sitting at Sarge's Pub, you know, charging up the batteries and uploading videos.
Looks like there's an upstairs.
Yeah. All right, we're in the bar, of course, enjoying some drinks and good food, uploading videos, watching baseball, and it is just pouring outside. Great day to not be on the trail. Watch yourself. So I didn't show it, but we waited till the rain ended. I sat in the bar and drank a few beers and loaded up videos. But as soon as the rain ended, we got out on the road and stuck out our thumb and tried to hitchhike. And I don't know, not more than 10 minutes went by before somebody picked us up. You know, some people will hire shuttles to take them and do that sort of thing. But we've always had really good luck in hitchhiking. And there's something magical about hitchhiking when you're on the trail. You are totally beholden at that moment in the kindness of strangers. And it always amazes me that people come through. It's just incredible. You know, it was about 2 miles from the road to the shelter Durso, and I decided we're going to spend the night. So I have to walk the 2 miles. Getting over all these routes is a problem. Getting over all these routes as a 62-year-old man, that's another problem. Getting over all these routes as a 62-year-old man after he's had a few beers, that's another problem. You know, going through there, kind of questioning my life choices. So closing out day 137. Yeah, great day, great day. The in and out, going into the town of Rangeley, doing the resupply, that worked like clockwork. I mean, it was just tremendous. And missing the rain, you know, being inside a pub drinking beer while it was raining, yeah, that was a bonus. Yeah, wound up doing 12 miles today still, you know, getting to the road and then getting past to the shelter. Yeah. Tomorrow's going to be tough. See you then.